Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Let's see the stat sheet here for LaMelo Ball.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Evan Mobley, Butler out there with Jalen Johnson. And then it's Alex Caruso, and it's White in at the 1 spot. And for the Thunder, they've got LaMelo Ball. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Williams, and it's Wiggins in at the 2. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B. Yeah, it should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Now here's Ball. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
White with it, hounded by Ball. And he comes up with a bucket.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
You knew they were going to be aggressive, and now you see them executing that.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Mobley. Towns can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Caruso finds White. Johnson a screen on Hartenstein. White for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Ball against White. Ball passes to Towns. Wiggins with a screen on Butler. Out to the right wing. Pass to Ball. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
Williams against Butler. Now Mobley. And the layup is good off the glass.
Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much.
Let's check in with our reporter, Ali LaForce.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach showed nothing but respect for Derek White. He told me White is the ultimate glue guy. He's not worried about his stats. Instead, he fills in the gaps and does whatever is necessary to help his team win. He is truly an unselfish player. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Ali. Thanks. Here's Ball. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. White with a steal. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Can't get it to drop. Ball outside. Towns a screen on White. The 3 from Ball. Rebound by the 76ers. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Throws it up high. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He is soaring on that one. Johnson going up high to get his hands on it.
And so Mark Dagnall will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
I love it when a team comes out and sets the tone physically.
Now let's look at the leaderboard, specifically rebounding and who has been crashing the glass over the last month. Number 5 is Evan Mobley.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
Wiggins outside. Outside, Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Caruso, the pass to White. Back to Caruso. Pass to Butler. 6 to shoot. Mobley on a screen. 3-pointer. Butler can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 7 to the paint. White with a steal. And now the Sixers on the break. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Evan Mobley is a real big man's big man. Sure, he does a little work on the arc, but his best moments happen on the glass and in the paint.
Shooting 2.
Throw good, Mobley. And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups, what are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number 1. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
Now here's Wiggins, coming in off 12 points in his last outing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Butler. Mobley, a screen on Williams. Butler finds Mobley. Blocked!
Yeah, no way. Not happening. Hartenstein denies it. The 7-footer getting it done defensively.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Four on the clock. Here's Johnson, and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now, that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
And he drops the first. And in the first year of a 5-year, $150 million extension, Jalen Johnson, a key player for his team moving forward, Legs.
And he's coming off that shoulder surgery, an injury which ended his season prematurely. And he's a lefty, so hopefully that won't be an issue going forward.
Let's not forget he's Milwaukee tough, too. Hits both from the stripe.
And what Jalen Johnson brings to the floor is energy and unselfishness. He works hard out there every single night, and he's all about team.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Oklahoma City. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference.
Looking at Oklahoma City, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
To stop the drought, and it's Towns with the power finish.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Outside White. Butler on the wing. Back to White. Shoots over ball. Philadelphia with another miss.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there's enough game left to make corrections.
Pass to Butler. Over Williams. Butler can't get it to go.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Ball no good. Philadelphia leading by 9. Mobley passes to Johnson. Philadelphia moving it around. Williams against Butler. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Back to White. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Towns, left side, takes the 3, knocks it down from distance. Towns has got 5 now.
There's a 3 for Towns, countering the 3 they just gave up.
White, the pass to Caruso. Williams against Butler. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And their goal on the offensive end is simple. Pound it inside.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Tim, when you talk about Jimmy Butler, just how hard of a worker is this guy?
Well, he's just exceptional. That gritty style of play is what makes him so respected, B.A. And as we know, he has a way of rising to the occasion.
Ball to the right side. Hartenstein with a screen on Butler. Pass to Hartenstein. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I am so impressed with the touch of Hartenstein. Basically, he's automatic around the rim.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Daigneault said, "You really can't find a weakness in his game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Back to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. For the Thunder, Cadis checked in for Hartenstein. Jones comes in for Jalen Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wiggins. Philadelphia also making some changes. Watson, he's checked in for Johnson. Marshall comes in for Butler. And Ellis is subbed in for Caruso. And White has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. They're leading by 8. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. Oklahoma City's gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Ball. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Joe on the wing. Here's the pick. Goes up from the top of the key. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
A nice shot by Watson.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Now here's Ball. His scoring average of 33 a game is extremely valuable to this team. Buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside Watson. Mobley, a screen on Towns. And it's Watson missing. Thunder trail by 7. And a moment now to hear the latest news from Shams Charania. Shams, what's the story on the New York Knicks?
Thanks, BA. They're looking to put more points on the scoreboard and do it efficiently. That's where Anthony Simons comes in. He doesn't have to do too much. He's certainly candidate for the 50-40-90 club. Now, he probably won't get there because it's really hard to do, but it speaks to the value he can give you at that end of the floor on each possession. I can't wait to see how they fit him in offensively.
Well done. Appreciate the report, Shams. Thanks.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
The Sixers lead by 9. Ellis outside. White for 3. Pure from 3-point range. White's got 5.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Now here's Ball. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to White. From the top of the key, Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field.
Yeah, hopefully that settles him down after starting the game 0 for 6.
And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league rim.
Yeah, BA, and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Cada. Williams comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Wiggins, he's checked in for Jones. And Williams is subbed in for Ball. He does not get the second one. Tim, when you talk about Isaiah Hartenstein, how impressive has his development been?
He's a former 2nd-round pick, BA, and he wasn't really a key rotation player in this league until year 4. But now he's become invaluable as a dirty work big man.
Now here's Williams. Here's Joe. They get it back. And Hartenstein slams it in.
It's a luxury to have a guy like Hartenstein on the offensive glass, always ready to collect and then finish off on those missed shots.
White, good.
The bounce pass right on the money. Great setup.
So it's the Thunder now. They trail by 11. Wiggins outside. Outside, Williams. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hartenstein a screen. Here's Joe. Rebounded by Marshall.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Outside White. Mobley, a screen on Williams. White for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
White against Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. A comfortable margin for the 76ers here, guys.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And they need to continue that edge on defense. If your opponent is rattled, just dial up the pressure even more.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Jimmy Butler out there with Johnson. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's Kennard in at the 1.
Well, that is just a whole lot of want to. Hartenstein is honestly never going to give up on a play, no matter how much resistance he's facing.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for Hartenstein. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player. And what Hartenstein gives you is toughness and intelligence. He is such an important part of what they do.
To the inside. And there's the rejection. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Shot clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Jackson-Davis.
Solid defense there by Hartenstein. He does a great job of using his length.
Here's Wiggins. Oh, mercy! Andrew Wiggins.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Johnson. Caruso outside. From deep. It's not going to go for him. And Williams has got the ball here for the Thunder. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Deflected! Butler against Williams. Here's Kennard. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Thunder making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The 76ers, number 1.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Williams passes to Williams. No good from outside.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Left side, Butler. Butler goes for it inside.
That is a strong move by Butler. So tough in there.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Williams passes to Wiggins. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Hartenstein a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Williams, that's good.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Kennard finds Butler. There's a screen by Johnson. And here's Caruso outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
And the shot's good. Williams has got 5 now.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Butler. Kennard outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist. He's got 5.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Back to Williams. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
That's his second triple this quarter. I guess he's left that dry spell behind.
Kennard passes to Butler. Over Jones. Again, Philadelphia.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Now Williams. And here's Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Kennard against Wiggins. Now here's Butler. Now Johnson. Caruso outside. From the arc. Hits the three-pointer. Caruso's got 6 points in the quarter.
But that's a nice look right there. You can run your offense through Johnson. He's that talented.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Cadis checked in for Hartenstein. Towns comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Jalen Williams. Philadelphia also making some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And Derek White subbed in for Kennard. Pass to Ball. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Ball's got 7 points.
You have to stay in Ball's shirt out there or he will rise and fire.
Caruso outside. Now Butler. Jones with the block. Outside Joe. Out to the right wing. White against Ball. Fires the 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
The Sixers lead by 9. Now White, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now.
One shot.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Queta. Jalen Williams comes in for Jones. And it's Wiggins in for Joe. And that one misses. And Tim, 1 year, you shot over 50% from the field and from three-point range, not to mention over 80% from the free throw line. You think we'll ever see that again?
Well, Brian, I think the 50% from the three could be more difficult because the volume is now so high. I'm not sure they're as selective in their shot attempts, which means your percentages naturally come down a bit.
So 3 for 6 is not going to be an option for a great shooter?
Don't think so. 3 for 6 is usually the first quarter for a lot of these guys.
Pass to Butler. Back to Caruso. No good with the triple. Thunder trail by 9. Hartenstein finds ball. Now Towns. He's guarded by Caruso. Towns owning it inside.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
And it's Butler with the ball for the 76ers. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to White. Now Johnson. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Hartenstein. Ball passes to Hartenstein. Can't connect from short range. The Sixers lead by 7. Now here's White. 13 points in the game. Butler against Williams. Clock at 6. Now here's Butler. Guarded closely. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Butler's got 6 in the quarter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you, Brian.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. White, good.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Towns outside. Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over ball. Caruso outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Mobley on a screen. White finds Mobley. 4 on the clock. Here's Johnson. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
I really like when Johnson is finding his own offense like this, particularly when he's that close to the basket.
White against ball. It's tipped, and he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. First free throw is good.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
Kennard, he's checked in for the Sixers. Hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the line.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Butler taking his time here. Pass to Kennard. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
From down low, Cat playing big. Oh, my.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Wiggins outside. There's 1:26 left in the 2nd. Towns can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 13. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Wiggins. Here's Hartenstein. Now Wiggins. Now here's Towns. Covered by Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Williams. Off target from outside.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Kennard finds Butler. And there's the call on the LaMelo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
All right, that's 2 fouls, not a big deal, but you don't want to pick up that third before the half.
.44 seconds left in the first half of this one. Pass to Butler. Clock at 4.
And Jimmy Butler earning himself another whistle. He knows how to draw contact.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. That's good from Butler. Both shots good from the strike.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Thunder trail by 15. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Ball. Jacks up a 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds now.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And so it's Philadelphia looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their 3-point shooting. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming, and the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan-favorite three-point contest.
I could see a number of different guys in the three-point contest. Every team in this league has a number of great, good shooters.
Yeah, it's not like when we were playing. You had 1 or 2 guys. Now everyone's shooting the 3.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. How about Derek White really making a difference here?
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Well, there is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And White has got the ball here for the 76ers. A 17-point lead, their biggest. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Memphis, where they'll face the Grizzlies. That'll put them right in the middle of a 5-game road trip. Andrew Wiggins is out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Back to Ball. Shot clock at 6 to the paint. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
And that's a foul called on Isaiah Hartenstein. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
The Sixers lead by 19.
Fast feet, watch Derek.
White with it. Pass to Caruso. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Monday, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks coming to town. And then on Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Here's ball, and rejected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Towns for 3.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Shot clock at 5. Williams passes to Wiggins. There's ball with a 3.
And that miss makes them 0 for 4 to start this quarter. Not exactly the start they were hoping for.
Pass to White.
Screen.
Caruso outside.
Come to me.
There's a screen by Johnson. Off the mark there with a 3. Thunder trail by 19. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Caruso, the pass to White. Outside Butler. The Thunder with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now. Wiggins passes to Towns. Ball against White to snap the cold streak. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Legs, we've seen players extend their primes, extend their careers. What's behind that?
Well, I think you have to look at the absolute best, LeBron James, and what he has been able to do in making that investment in terms of caring for his body. It's a role model that all players should emulate.
Question is, can anybody replicate what LeBron has done?
Boy, that's going to be tough to copy that.
Well, LaMelo Ball gets a lot of attention for his flashy play, but not enough for his high basketball IQ. I mean, he sees the floor incredibly well.
Here's Butler, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here. The first free throw is good.
And there is so much that Butler brings to this offense. He can be their primary scorer or a facilitator. He has a very high basketball IQ.
Butler hits them both. Thunder trail by 18. Ball surveys the floor. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Here's Mobley, and that one good. Mobley's got 13 now.
Yeah, sometimes you know contact is coming, and Mobley did a nice job making sure he got the bucket.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Outside Butler. Mobley, a screen on Williams. Butler finds Mobley. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
Another bucket for Mobley. I mean, in a groove here tonight. They should just keep feeding him.
Here's Wiggins. He takes it in. Blocked. Johnson passes to Caruso. Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Over Caruso, and Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Outside Butler. Pass to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hardenstein's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Towns. Now Williams. Towns a screen on Butler. Williams from long range. Mobley grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Free throw good, Mobley. And both free throws good for Mobley.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Wiggins outside. Back to Ball. White with a steal. This one for 3. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And the relentless pace has really taken a toll on the opposition.
It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside, Williams. There's Ball with a 3. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to White. Right side, Butler. And here's Mobley, covered by Towns. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Ball outside. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally agree. Cadis checked in for Oklahoma City.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Butler. Back to White. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And with a break in the action, here's a look at the shooting guards who have been putting on a passing clinic and chalking up the assists this year. Derek White, 4th.
With the traditional roles in the backcourt becoming blurred, the versatility of this group of shooting guards, it's a huge advantage.
Well, having an off guard that facilitates at this level just adds another dimension to your offense, and it makes you that much more difficult to defend.
Pass to Caruso. Now Mobley. 6 to shoot. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And love the aggressiveness from Mobley, commanding the defense's attention there.
It'll be his 4th time going to the line in this game. For the Thunder, Jones comes in for Jalen Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wiggins. The Thunder shooting just 38% for this game so far. And it's Towns with the power finish.
A true playmaker. When Ball isn't creating for himself, he's creating for others.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the 76ers with some changes. Jackson Davis is checked in for Mobley. Watson comes in for Johnson. And Ellis is subbed in for Caruso. The Sixers lead by 23. Inside. Stolen by Jones. Ball against White. Ball no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Jones against Butler. Pass to Jackson Davis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, he's just a jack of all trades. In addition to his scoring and defense, Butler is also a solid distributor.
Ball against White. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
One shot.
That one misses for Ball. The Sixers lead by 23. And here's Butler outside. Ball with the rebound. Left side Joe. Ball outside. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Ball's got 10 points in just the second half.
Fearless from beyond the arc, LaMelo has unlimited range and tremendous confidence.
The kick out to White. Pass to Jackson Davis. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Isaiah Hartenstein.
Yeah, this guy does not rest on his laurels. He really studies all the angles and the positioning you need to be a force on the glass. It's almost like a science to him, trying to squeeze out a few extra boards every game. That's why he continues to make a bigger and bigger impact.
He misses the free throw. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Thunder trail by 20. Ball outside. Back to Towns. And here's Joe. Towns on a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Joe misses.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
White looking it over. Screen by Watson. White, the pass to Watson. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Pass to Joe. Launches it. Outside Jones. Launches a 3. Kept alive. Ball outside. Goes up again. Rebounded by Butler. Philadelphia leading by 22. Watson passes to White. And he lobs it up. Now Jones. Pass to Towns. Shoots over White. Towns can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Ellis passes to White. Right side Butler. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got 20 points.
And when Jimmy Butler is this confident, he is a nightmare to contain. Butler just takes over games with his scoring.
And the call will be against Derek White. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Queta. Williams comes in for Towns. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Jones. And Williams is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. Marshall, he's checked in for the Sixers. Kennard comes in for White. Williams with the screen. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. A deep 3. Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, at 7 feet tall, you don't need much verticality if you're Isaiah Hartenstein. That must be nice.
Kennard outside. No good on the three.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Joe. Hartenstein a screen. Joe misses.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And it's Watson missing. And Oklahoma City shooting around 32% in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Joe, the pass to Williams. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Ellis outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Philadelphia continuing to pile it on, up 22 as we head to the break. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. We'll be right back after this word. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Keon Ellis, Evan Mobley out there with Peyton Watson. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Marshall in at the small forward position. Knocks down the triple.
His first three of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Marshall outside. Mobley, a screen on Jones, and it's Marshall penetrating. Mobley, he gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
Easy does it. Mobley is such a fluid athlete for his size.
Williams passes to Williams. Now here's Wiggins. Pass to Jones. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Hartenstein. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist.
We've all fallen in love with the three-point shot, but that is how the game was designed to be played. Down low, get close, open looks.
Here's Ellis. Gets the three to fall. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Right side, Williams. Rebound by the 76ers. Mobley's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first points in this one. Philadelphia leading by 20. Kennard outside. Mobley, a screen on Williams. And he's going for the lob! And Mobley throws it down.
You talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Jones, the pass to Williams. And his NBA franchise.
Oh, get you some! Nice. And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Cadis checked in for Hartenstein. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Williams. Joe's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Ball in for Jalen Williams. Philadelphia also making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Watson. Jimmy Butler comes in for Marshall. And Derek White subbed in for Kennard.
Yo, watch it.
Here's White, outside Butler. And there's the drive. Mobley outside. Johnson on the wing, covered by Towns. And Johnson is good for three. And that's a double-double for him now.
And we've seen Johnson become more confident with his outside shot. Now the next step for him, let's become more consistent.
White, the pass to Ellis. Now Mobley. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. To the middle. Stolen by Mobley. Johnson inside, covered by Joe. White for three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Towns. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes, but he's a modern big man.
And so Towns nails them both. Here's White. Pass to Butler. Over Jones. The Thunder with the rebound. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. To the inside, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe. And he drops the first. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim, but some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
The Thunder have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Now Ball spins. Converts after the nice spin. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Butler. Stolen by Ball. Inside. Here's Joe. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. The 76ers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Ellis passes to Butler. Now White. 4-3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Keita. Mobley with the block.
Man, Mobley is always lurking, ready to erase any shot that comes his way.
There's the triple. The Sixers with another miss. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Ball. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. The finish. And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler selectively running and converting on the break.
Ball outside. Drains it from 9 feet away. Ball's got 27.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Up top, White, covered by Joe. Now here's White. Tight defense on him. The kick out to Johnson. 5 to shoot. Mobley on a screen. White for 3. Can't get it to go. Now 9 for 15. The Thunder have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. Jones, the pass to Towns. Butler against Ball. Right side, Joe. There's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Johnson. Here's Ellis. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Ball. There's the block. Now White, defended by Jones. Ellis outside. And here's Butler. Back to Ellis. Pass to Johnson. The 3 is up. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
White, the pass to Butler. Mobley, a screen on Ball. Oh, there's the alley! Tries to break his ice. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Ellis. Here's White. Ball with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Joe. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Sixers lead by 23. Now here's Butler. Outside White. The 3 ball. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 8 assists in the game.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Ball against White. White with the steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Johnson finds Butler. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
That is smooth. Butler showing you excellent ball control to create that space.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his 5th foul. Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
And the 76ers shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Pass to Caruso. Mobley down low. Towns on him. Mobley, no good.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Now Williams. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
Well, that's just one of the many things Williams does to help his team. That time stretching the floor with his shooting.
Caruso outside. Pass to Mobley. Now here's White. Caruso outside. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Mobley. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And Mobley gets it to go. Mobley's got 6 here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Mobley against Towns. Back to Ball. Towns on a screen. Ball no good.
Oh, he is off from deep. Maybe it's time to look for another option.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the 76ers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Evan Mobley.
Well, he was just a menace out there defensively. He pressured the ball. He played passing lanes. Just a total disruptor.
Philadelphia with another miss. Ball against Mobley. Ball outside. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. Our teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup. They manned up, and they did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
All right, thanks, Allie. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Evan Mobley.